Now, habits is all about the things that we do in our lives on a daily basis that can have unintended consequences. For example, uh, have any of you guys ever heard of popcorn lung?
We talked about that.
Yeah, there was a man who he would make microwave popcorn, and every day he would eat 2 bags of microwave popcorn. And whenever that popcorn came out of the microwave oven, oh, he would breathe in those fumes. He really loved the smell of that microwave popcorn. He's that first asterisk in habits. You'll notice that between each letter there's an asterisk. Well, as a consequence of doing that over 10 years, he developed what's called popcorn lung, which normally only people who work in microwave popcorn factories get. But because of that habit, the unintended consequence was popcorn lung, and I believe he also developed a brain tumor. So habits is all about how the unintended consequences of the habits we have. Okay, so if you come into an open, I'm just going to add something to that, and that is that there are going to be 5 different habits that we actually profile in the film. 5 different people with 5 different habits that led to unintended consequences. And when we have the open call, it's going to be great because what we'll get to do is we will get to see people who will fit the habits that we will be profiling. Now, Katie, I'm going to come to you first. If you were to come to an open call for a film like Habits, what kind of habits do you think that they would cover?
Well, this one always gets my head a little bit stuck. But I mean, because I'm wondering if these habits are impacting them in a good way or a bad way. So I guess it would just say if you have a habit of I don't know, chewing your nails, that is a bad habit. So I mean, does this person chew it to the point where they're eating all the way down to the skin? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's hard to see where the habit will go. So I'm curious.
What about you, Clint? What kind of question would you have about a film like Habits if you were coming to an open call?
Oh, yeah, I would like to know if we're going to just be dealing with sitting like just the popcorn long guy the habit, or we're going to be dealing with other people who got good habits, bad habits, and so on. I would like to know where the film is going to, if it's going to show just one dimensional, like one person, or it's going to base on like several episodes of people with different types of habits, and how do you deal with it, or whether it's good or it's bad, how do you get over bad habits?
I'm just going to say that with the film Habits, we're going to delve into the good, the bad, and ultimately sometimes the ugly of habits. So it's basically going to cover the entire range depending on the habits we profile. Biting nails is a good one, Katie, because that can lend itself to so many things. A person biting their nail down to the nub and discovering that they like the taste of human flesh. And eventually they want to move beyond the taste of their own flesh. That's a nasty habit.
Oh, that's good.
That's not a habit. That person is possessed.
No, that person has a habit that led to something that they weren't. It's an unintended consequence of a habit.